Hi, I'm Chaplain Byron Denman, and this is Chats with the Chaplain. Are you guys familiar with the expression, put your best foot forward? It's one of those things that over the last few days, I've really been thinking about it and trying to figure out where it came from. And finally I gave in, and I Googled it. And there are several different accounts, but all of them kind of revolved around the idea of bowing or curtsying. So a long time ago, people thought that when you did these things, when you bowed or when you curtsied, one of your legs would look better than the other one if it were in front. So you can kind of hide whatever leg doesn't look great, and you put your best foot forward. And that way, whoever's watching you bow or watching you curtsy, they're only seeing your better leg. It's really kind of strange. I don't think that I've ever seen someone bow and thought, that other leg really did need to be hidden. But one of my daughters is going to give us a small example of a curtsy, because why not? Thanks, Sophie, for doing that. Nowadays, curtsying and bowing, they don't really happen all that often. However, we still try to put our best foot forward, but it means something different. It means trying to make a great first impression. It means possibly paying for a dinner out that is more expensive than you should be paying because you want the other person to think, man, this guy or this gal, they've really got their stuff together. And we do the same thing with our units. When we show up to a new unit, we try to impress them. We try to make them think that we are all squared away, when the reality is we might need help. Also, as leaders, sometimes we think that our best foot forward is being more disciplinarian. We don't want them to think that I'm soft. That's kind of how we approach it. But all of these things, they need to be done in moderation. Because if we extend ourselves too far in one direction or another, trying to set that first impression, then it becomes an unrealistic goal to keep that going. And I want you guys to not feel the pressure of trying to maintain an image that's not really you. No matter how this unfolds, I want you to be comfortable with who you are. And if that means that you can't afford a fancy restaurant, then right now you can't afford a fancy restaurant. Either way, put your best foot forward, but make sure that you don't lose balance when you're doing it. I'm Chaplain Byron Denman. Have a good weekend.